Hi there. This week's subject is health. I've entitled it Health Isn't a Solo Act. I've come to realise that health is much more than just an individual endeavour. It's a collective responsibility influenced by various systems, narratives, and the often hidden factors that we tend to overlook. While I make an effort to eat well, stay active as far as I can, and keep myself informed, I've noticed how easily we can judge others for what we perceive as poor choices, without knowing their full circumstances. The reality is that not everyone has the same starting point. Philosopher Michael Marmont pointed out that health disparities aren't merely a side note in the health narratives, they are in fact the central theme. This resonates with me and highlights that issues like poverty, stress, and discrimination should be viewed as health concerns as well. Ignoring this perspective risks turning healthcare into a privilege for some instead of a universal right. I've observed the rapid advancements in technology which promise longer lifespans and more medical care. Innovations like AI can identify cancer early, customize treatments, and even forecast health outbreaks. However, as Shona Zuboff cautions, we must consider who stands to gain and who might be left out. Progress that doesn't include everyone simply sustains inequality. Then there's the subject of aging and disability, which we often tend to overlook. I've witnessed the bias and stereotypes that the way society frequently views disabled individuals as burdens instead of active contributors. Rosemary Garland Thompson referred to this as normative bias, and it's a genuine issue. We need to shift our perspective and stop equating a person's worth with their productivity or physical capacities. Additionally, misinformation is a significant problem. Vaccine hesitance arises not merely from ignorance but from fear, distrust, and personal identity. Jonathan Berman correctly states that this issue connects to autonomy and power. For us to cultivate healthier communities, we must work on rebuilding trust rather than just reiterating information. In conclusion, health cannot be seen as an individual journey. It's a complicated, shared endeavour where everyone has a rightful place. We should foster empathy instead of judgment, create systems that uplift rather than penalise, and cultivate a culture that acknowledges everyone's value. Care as a shared human duty, not as a reward for good behaviour. Thank you very much and see you next time.